Hello everyone, hello. Cesar here with more Judgment. And yesterday I noticed a bit of a problem. The new settings I was using for recording were not working that well. So I did some extensive testing yesterday. And hopefully it'll be better today. It was so bad, in fact, that the files that I created with the recordings ended up being over 12 gigs in size each. I had like 60 gigs of files in my folder that were just unusual. It was horrible. So I had to go into Twitch and rip each of them, and now I gotta go delete that. Now think about it.
Up, dude.
It's great. So I realized Crane would be better for this situation, but I also realized that I haven't actually really used Tiger Stance much out in the world, so here we go. Kratos says, boy and dad of boy too. Boy. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I have it waiting to play. It's still got a few hours till I can play it, though. Unfortunately, I got a lot of work this week, because of course I do. So, I'm probably not going to be able to play it too much, but it be what it be. Alright, we got this one. That's not enough. Let's get Nikki brand. Okay. Single crew cognac from the Borderies region, known for rare and richly aromatic cognacs. Barreled and aged with a hand-picked fermented apples. This apple brandy is truly something special. I'd like to try apple brandy. That sounds good. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look.
It's the spot. Back to it.
ありがとうございました。八神さん。
Hey, Yagami-san. You get some photos for me again? Sure. What kind of photo are we talking about this time?
Huh?
A crow. A crow. What for? Not just any ordinary crow. I'm looking for the rare and fabled white crow. White crow? I'm not buying it. Sure not buying that. At first, I couldn't believe it either, but then all these witnesses started showing up, so I figured it might be real. But people would lose their minds if they happened to see it for themselves. Is it just some kind of rare genetic anomaly?
Yeah?
Rare doesn't even begin to describe it. I did some research. It turns out the odds of a white crow being born is 1 in 100,000 or lower. On top of that, white crows generally get neglected by their parents and die young, which only adds to their rarity. Damn, even the world of crows is rough. Yeah, and even if they get lucky and make it to adulthood, a harsh fate awaits these survivors. Might be because of their different plumage, but the white crows get bullied by the others and excluded from the flock. That's harsh. It is. Even among crows, those that don't blend in are forced to live in hardship.
Hey.
Well, where was the bird last seen? I'm not sure. Each of the witnesses' testimonies have pegged it to a different location. But all the reports agree that the crow can only be found way up in the sky, alone. So you'll need to go somewhere with a very high vantage point to find it. Sure. But you don't think that's going to make it difficult to get a clear shot? Yeah, so take a super zoom lens with you in order to get a clear shot. It'd be great if you could capture it in the center of the frame. If at all possible. That's difficult. I'll give it a shot though. Great. But I want the shot against the night sky. At night? But why? All the witnesses happen to see it at night. It seems that the white crow hides during the daytime. But crows aren't nocturnal though, are they? Nope. If anything, they usually sleep at night. But this one might have learned to hunt on its own so it's, to avoid interference from the other crows. So it's not a lone wolf, but a lone crow. Well, I guess that's all I need to know. But man, I've got to say, this sounds like a wild goose chase. Not goose, crow. But I'll bump up your payment then. Let's make it 100,000 and call it even. Best of luck to you now. Guess I'll climb as high as I can once it gets dark out. The top floor of the Commonwealth Theater has a pretty high vantage point. There's also the rooftop of that one building on Tenkaichi Street. Gotta head behind Stardust to get up there. I also need a super zoom lens. Where the fuck do I get a super zoom lens? But yeah, they assigned a whole bunch of bonus work for me this week, which isn't a problem. That happens, right? They got stuff that needs to get done. They so rarely get me to do anything like super annoying.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Really?
But on top of that, someone did something I'm guessing they probably shouldn't have, but didn't realize that they did two of.
Really,
And
guys?
it screwed up stuff last night, so that's got to be fixed today, and I'm hoping it gets fixed during the day. If it doesn't, then I'm not going to have any time in the evening to do anything. Such is life. But that's okay, because I have the 21st to the 25th off of work, so... Which, I got to send out an email and make sure that people, like, know. Like, they should know, but I want to make sure that they know now.
Can't give up, do you?
Anyway, where do I go to get the super camera lens? Is that a skill I need? I think it'd be in here, right? Speaking of. There we go. Okay. I think 750 is the one I'm going for now. Wait, no. Blessing of the Thunder God I can do now. This is the one I'm going for. Avoid being stunned by any attacks whenever your health is low. Well, that's going to be helpful. Okay. I can't think of where I would get a super lens, except maybe a Bisu or Don Quixote. Maybe. I doubt Lamarche. Papa. There's no super lens? Why did that guy say that then? It was even in yellow. This game trying to mislead me. There was like a camera shop somewhere too, though. Either way, I can't do this till nighttime anyway, so let's go do the main story. Can I go in here? Well, I can go in here, but I can't go in here now. Okay. It happens. Alright, we gotta head over to Genda because our lawyer friends need us. Hey, dudes.
Out of the way.
Oh, I love the game. I look forward to playing it every day.
Really, guys?
I look forward to playing it every day. I'm really enjoying it. I'm on chapter 4 right now. I have no idea how long this game is, but doing the side stuff just feels right when you do this. Like, you get enough of a reward. Low sodium champon. The same delicious taste as Nagasaki champon with 30% less sodium. Okay.
Back to it.
Tasty enough. This is a really good picture, Akba. I'm still excited to find out if we're gonna see any other.
You asked for it. What a waste.
Yeah, I figured. Well, kinda, cause like there are a bunch of friends to make in the game, which is great. But at the same time, let's go see if this guy offers anything now. He does not offer me anything new. Alright. I'm giving you guys the most for your points in this regard, and on top of that, I'm enjoying it. And I figure eventually all the side stuff will dry up anyway, and it would just be main story left. Hoshino-kun? What's going on?
Huh?
Wait. What the? You did it, so admit it already.
Huh?
I told you I didn't do it. There's no point in lying.
Yagami-san!
You came.
Yagami-kun.
Mafuyu's here too? Hoshino-kun, what in the world is going on? I thought this was serious. It is serious. As you can see, Saori-chan and Mafuyu-san have accused me of a crime. Crime, huh? Yeah, and I'm innocent, I tell you. Well, here we go.
Hey.
Hoshino-kun, what does Saori think you did?
No.
I didn't do anything. She's just upset about her stupid cake. Her cake? Hey, Vector! Yes, I've been accused of eating the cake she had in the fridge.
Huh?
This is not just a cake, just any old stupid cake we're talking about. It was from Goto Gato. It was a special event cake that I waited in line for hours to get.
Huh?
Is this really happening right now? In that case, why is Mafuyu involved? I'm not, I just happened to drop in on a work-related issue. And you got dragged into this? Saori's pretty worked up. I made inquiries, and it sounds like Hoshino-kun is really the only one who could have done the deed. That's why Mafuyu is prosecuting the case for me. Prosecuting? Is that how it is? Why is Hoshino being suspected? Okay, I'll bite. Why is Hoshino-kun the most likely suspect? Hoshino-kun was the only one who even knew about the cake. Only because she was bragging about having got it in the first place. How does that make me a suspect? Okay, we need facts. When was the cake last seen? I went home around 8 p.m. last night, and the cake was most certainly in the fridge at that time. I was here for another 2 hours or so after that, and nobody else came in. And presuming Hoshino-kun is innocent, it had to have been eaten between 10 p.m. and this morning. Are you sure you locked up the office?
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. Jeez. There are no signs of forced entry, so I think that rules out any external parties, as the Carl put it. I see, and who unlocked the office this morning then? Genda-sensei got here before me, but he left as soon as I came in. After that, Mafuyu-san arrived. Saori-san was the last to arrive. And that's when I discovered my cake was gone. That would mean Genda-sensei is also a suspect. He could have eaten it while he was alone in the office.
No.
No way. Genda-sensei is a Japanese sweets man. He doesn't go for Western cakes and pastries. That's your justification? Well, I guess he wouldn't have much of a motive if it's true.
Hey.
You're up against the wall, Hoshino-kun. Why don't you just come clean?
Huh?
Please, I'm telling you, I didn't do it. The longer you hide from your crimes, the heavier your sentence is gonna be, Hoshino-kun. Objection! He already did the pose. If you ask me, Mafuyu-san is pretty suspicious too. Excuse me? Did you just yell objection for the fun of it?
Hey.
And do you care to tell the court what you meant by that little comment? After Mafuyu-san came in, I left my desk to go to the bathroom, and let's just say I was gone for about 15 minutes. Mafuyu-san could have easily scarfed down the whole cake in that time. Why would I? This is baseless conjecture. Do you have any evidence to back up your statement? Actually, I do. Huh? Don't think I didn't hear it. When you came in here this morning, your stomach growled. What? You heard that?
Yes.
You skipped breakfast this morning, didn't you? Naturally, you'd be hungry. So you'd figure you'd just peek in the fridge, and that's when you discovered an exquisite little cake. Couldn't help yourself. You dug right in. Am I wrong? Yes, you are, as a matter of fact. Besides, a growling stomach is hardly admissible as evidence.
Yagami-san.
You're up. I am? Please take my case and defend me. If you don't, Saori-san will glare at me for the rest of my life. Well, if we're talking business, I guess I can take this one. I'm counting on you. Okay, apparently this is really happening. So the first place a good lawyer starts is the crime scene. What if the rapper's still in the trash? Justice is sweet. Great.
Suspicious.
Seeing the trash can is empty. It's usually bursting at the seams. We take out the trash every day now on a rotating shift. And who was in charge of it today?
Huh?
Genda-sensei. Huh? Even Genda-sensei pitches in? Well, it's more of a punishment for him. Sorry made him do it.
Yagami-san.
Genda-sensei is really lazy about sorting his trash, so I kind of blew up at him. I said to him, don't you ever consider the people who have to take the trash out? Then he said he'd start pitching in on trash duty. I'm surprised you had the guts to say that to him.
Yagami-san.
The other trash cans are empty too. It seems Genda Sensei takes trash duty seriously. Noted, thanks for checking. Well, this cake must have had a wrapper. Is there anywhere else it could have been thrown away? Well, I suppose it could have been washed out with the rest of the containers in the kitchen. Let's have a look. Finding that wrapper is going to blow this case wide open. Finding this cat is going to be difficult. I hear it, but I don't see it. You see the cat? I see it. Okay.
Hey.
Oh look, a cat. I absolutely really like that there's a cat in every single one of these cats. I don't want to make Sayori my girlfriend.
Suspicious.
This is Sayori-san's desk.
Yes.
It's immaculate. Well, look who we're talking about. My desk is the one opposite of hers. Seeing her clean desk is actually pretty motivating. Motivating, huh? Is it the neat desk or the person who sits at it that's motivating you? What are you implying? Nothing. You're just an open book. Come on, Yagami-san, don't tease. I mean, I don't know. Sayori's pretty cute. No, don't. Sorry, I had a pop-up asking me to update Glib. For a minute there, I thought my fucking game crashed. This is Shintani Sensei's desk. I'm pretty certain that he's probably the one who took it. Can't get back there for some reason. There's nothing else to investigate over here, it looks like. Not getting any more vibrations. Alright.
Hey.
So this is the refrigerator where the crime happened. The ice tray is melted, but did someone forget to freeze it?
No.
Nah, it couldn't be. Nobody's using ice in the winter, probably. I didn't see anyone use it yesterday. And why did it melt? That's interesting.
What the?
No wrappers, but it looks like we got some milk cartons. They've been washed out and neatly compacted.
Yagami-san.
Those are Sayori-san's milk cartons. They weren't there last night, so whoever was on cleaning duty must have done it. Sayori-san scolds anyone who doesn't tidy up after themselves. There's 3 of them. She's not drinking that much milk, is she? Kinda doubt it. Maybe she threw them out for some reason? I think the fridge got left open. The cake probably got thrown out. Alright.
Yagami-san.
Are you finished with the investigation? If so, we should start the hearing.
Huh?
A hearing? Are we really going to trial with this? Of course. And for you, or should I say Prosecutor Fuji, are you prepared to present your case? Fine. I've been dragged in this far, may as well see it through.
Please.
The court is now in session for the defendant Issei Hoshino. Prosecutor Fuji, your opening statement, please. Well, the prosecution is firmly of the belief that Hoshino-kun is the only viable culprit. And your proof? The defendant is arguing that you yourself could be the culprit. Your Honor, I have a counter-argument to that assertion. Proceed, Prosecutor Fuji. If I had been the one who ate it, something that should be present is missing from the crime scene.
Yagami-kun.
Right, Yagami-kun? You can corroborate this statement, I take it? Me? If Mafuyu really ate the cake, something that should exist is missing. That proof is... I actually don't know what she's referring to other than the wrapper. Trash can at the Seine was empty because its contents were removed this morning. Yes, Genda was the first one out in the office today, and that's probably when he took out the trash. Which means if we had eaten the cake, she would have had to discard the wrapper afterwards. And since we've all confirmed that the trash can is empty...
Hey.
Oh, you have a point. Right, there was no wrapper in the trash can, which means I couldn't have eaten the cake. But you could have just tossed the wrapper somewhere else. But again... And we've certainly searched every trash can. They're all as clean as a whistle. I see, this is pretty conclusive evidence. Nope. Hold it. Sorry, son. I can present a counter-argument here.
Okay.
The court will hear the defense's objection. Well, the wrapper may not be in a trash can. We can't rule out that you didn't hide the evidence. Objection. Predictable, Yagami-kun. I'd like to present the court with some new evidence. New evidence? While you searching the room, I prefer my own investigation, naturally. And when this document on Sari's desk caught my eye. The notice of a planned power outage.
Huh?
Relevance, prosecutor? It seems there was a blackout last night, scheduled from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. the next morning. I do remember Genda-sensei saying something about that. He warned the whole office not to keep anything in the fridge, or it would spoil.
Hey.
Oh, I remember that too. But I had something urgent come up, so I left and forgot all about it. Then that means... Precisely. If the cake was left inside the fridge with no power on, it would have spoiled. Despite being winter, it's been unseasonably warm. If anyone ate it, they'd know it was spoiled after a single bite. Right. There's no way anyone will go through with eating the whole thing. But the whole cake has vanished. Someone must have devoured the fresh cake. There's only one span of time where that's possible. Not this morning after the cake would have spoiled, but last night when it was still fresh. Oh, hey, wait. I'm afraid so. Hoshino-kun, the only one who could have eaten it was the one who closed up. Hoshino-kun, it could only have been you. No way! Let's object, because it still could have been Shintani. He could have shown up. He's got keys to the office, right? Yeah! Objection! Excuse me? Does the defense have further arguments? Yes. I think it's too early to pronounce a verdict. There's one more possibility. This better be good. The cake wasn't the only thing that went missing from the fridge. And I have evidence to prove it. The milk Sari-san put in the fridge had been dumped, washed out, and neatly compacted. In other words, the milk was also removed from the fridge. 3 cartons, to be precise. Genda-sensei must have done it during his cleaning duty, an act forced upon him by the victim herself. I'm not following you, Yagami. Let's consider, what would drive Genda-sensei to do this? Why would he discard 3 milk cartons at once if there was some left? You're right, that's certainly an odd thing to do. Why? There is one particular piece of evidence that points to the logic behind his actions. What's this, huh? Why? I was hoping you could tell me. Oh, okay. Okay. Not that.
Check this out.
Well.
What would happen to milk left inside the fridge for a whole night without electricity? I believe it would go bad. And if Genda-sensei, who had cleaned it, found the milk that had gone bad, he probably would throw it away. Oh. Then, it seems the prosecution is beginning to see the light. Which means the true culprit that ate Sari's cake, son, is... nobody. No one ate the cake. In other words, there is no culprit to blame.
Huh?
What? I love this. This is so ridiculous. I can't believe this. You're implying Genda-sensei threw away the spoiled cake? Yeah, that's about the sum of it. Sari said herself that she hurried home last night due to an urgent matter. The outage slipped her mind entirely. Thus, when Genda-sensei arrived, found the cake had spoiled, he did his duty and discarded it. You're saying I kind of jumped to conclusions?
Oh.
Wow, quite a crowd in here. What brings you by, Yagami and Mifuyukin? Welcome back, Genda-sensei. Say, who left that cake and all that milk in the fridge overnight? Didn't I practically beat you guys over the head about the power outage? And on the day I had cleaning duty of all days. It's rude to make people throw away spoiled food, you know.
Oh.
I believe the words were, don't you even consider the people who have to take the trash out? Your words, right, Shirasaki-kun? Well, having to deal with all that spoiled food, I understand the meaning all too well now. I'm so sorry. That was such a good case. I love it. Yeah, it even has the awkward mistakes when you present bad evidence. Yeah, it's so good. Thank you, Yagami-san. It looks like I'm clear to suspicion. And I sentenced Saori to cleaning duty for 1 month straight, starting tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
There are no words to express my remorse. As my defense attorney, I'd like you to have this, Yagami-san. Thanks. Gotta say though, I'm pretty shocked. Saori-san stays cool under pressure, but as soon as sweets get involved, you have no idea how long I've been looking forward to that cake. I can appreciate that, but as lawyers, we need to keep our heads on straight at all times. Is Saori a lawyer, though? I always thought she was more of a paralegal. I'll work on that. I actually don't know much about Saori. He's closed, I guess. A pretty turbulent day for a criminal justice system. This was a good side case. Kamurocho is pretty tense right now. No thanks to the Matsugane family and the Kiori clan at each other's throats. Then I asked Higashi about it. Justice is sweet. Alright, sorry, let's go on a date.
I heard someone got shot at the Matsugane family office last night.
Yeah.
Was it someone you knew?
Nah, just a name I'd heard. Wait, were you actually worried about me?
No, not at all.
That's a lie.
I heard someone...
Yeah,
no.
Again,
Hey, Yagami. Are you butting heads with Hamura? He called me to complain about it. Said to keep your nose out of his case.
Oh, sorry about that.
Fine by me. Just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm good. He's a little preoccupied now anyway. There was a shooting at the Matsugane family office.
Yeah, I heard. This damn city gets rougher every day.
it certainly does. I hope you guys enjoyed that too. That was fun. Now, actually, I have never actually played an Ace Attorney game. I've seen them being played. I own the trilogy, the first trilogy, I think, on Steam. But I've never actually gotten around to playing them. Maybe one day. Alright, we're gonna go deal with Higashi. So, let's go to the batting center, see if now that I've done that case, that guy will, let's see, this guy will want to fight. Oh, he does. Show up and beat the crap out of that dude. That's what happens. Alright. Here I am. Is there enough points? I think we do. Oh, we do. Okay, hang on. We need... Where's it? We need to learn this. This is apparently... Hold down X after a rush combo to gather your chi and release X start mode to send it crashing to the enemy. That sounds cool. We'll get to it. There's one in here worth 300 that I can... Where is it? Ah, Blessing of the Thunder God. Needed a skill book for those. Gotta find the skill books. Alright, and then I think there was one for 750. Yeah, it's a drone ace, this one here. Completely nullifies the effect wind has on your drone. Great. That's the next one we're going for. And then we're going for an expensive one. It's gonna be 10,000. I just want to see if this guy here will talk to me now. Nope. Dude does not have a new product for me yet. I'm just trying to be his friend.
Give up, do you?
You guys caught me. That axe kick.
What a waste.
Crazy. Alright. We'll end our recording here. I'm gonna try to do my best to do 30-minute recordings, give or take.